preparation finished school, they say it's racist, yet ultimate creativity, endowed by the creator with certain inalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Living course of human events. I mean, come on, people. All men are created equal. How is that racist? But that's what the Black Caucus says in Pennsylvania. And the media goes, yes, racist, don't be racist. And of course, the Black Caucus is being manipulated by the globalist masters. It's not even a black and white thing. It just, anything that's good for the country is racist, it's backwards, it's stupid. Remember the story I read last week? Remember I gave you calls? In the review of the Patriot on MSNBC, it's actually a review of the reviews. War of words over the Patriot, Hollywood's power over conservative family values is the headline. It says, the Patriot is right-wing hogwash, made an old, timely golden glow, writes Aaron Berger, the Washington City paper. Now the Scrum homeschooling SUV buying. Republicans have this deal here where they admit the papers and burn satanic effigies around naked in the woods. Former presidents. So we can go. We're going to infiltrate and get in and not know what they're doing. It's San Francisco in 2000, they've been for 100 some years. Even the Sacramento papers, it's not arrogant they are. I mean, they're the negative part. They burn this thing called cremation care. It's actually Moloch worship, which goes back to Babylon, where they had the great owl and they eat up inside the model and throw the baby in. He didn't admit it. The old baby, I just burned this up inside. Stand around in like red robes. Red people are white robes. You'll say a little bit here. I'm trying. Well, at least you know if you're getting into it. We'll be in British Media Channel 4. Next media there. There he was. Sure. So, I want you to take it already, Mike. You're actually that's all about. Yeah. I remember you saying I think you're going to San Francisco. We're going to like broken loud this next week. You should have it to follow. Yep. Yeah, I got check that. Well, tell you a yeah. Max, no money. I'll leave money. Awesome. Oh, what's that? All right, let's try to like it. Hey, Violet, let's try to like it. I know, but it's about you and your mission, so work it over. It's like no energy to battle, and just a full revolution of the strap. Okay,
After landing in San Francisco at the International Airport, we traveled through the city, across the Golden Gate Bridge, into deeper Northern California. Northern California, home to the giant Sequoia redwoods. From there north to Santa Rosa, going west on Highway 12, the gateway to Bohemian Grove. We spent the first night in Santa Rosa before getting up early in the morning and traveling into the town of Occidental, where we were going to meet the British media and start our investigation. Well, here we are in Northern California, right outside the Bohemian Grove. The fruits of nature. But I'll tell you this, I don't worship it and sacrifice things to it. Let's go find out what's going on. Yeah. All right. Well, here we are, folks, turning on to the Bohemian Highway and Bohemian Grove. We're going to find out what in the New World Order is going on here.
Oh, that's that guy.
No, I tell you, it's beautiful out here during the day, but it is spooky at night. I don't know if you guys got some footage of it and all the fog and the rest of it.
So are you excited?
Oh yeah,
I really want to check into some maps and things, and I'm willing. Hiking into 2,700 acres is not too hard. We need to get into the woods and sort ourselves. We need to catch these people. It's the old cremation of care. their little Moloch or Maloch or Maloch's worship. I'm joking. That's oh, they're spies, aren't they? Oh, you guys just got here too? Okay.
There's people
Camera wars.
stereo.
I'm gonna hang out in the woods till it gets dark.
I've got a map. You guys want to look at that?
My question is, what the history? What do they do if they catch you in there?
They have us killed.
I'm not saying
Alive. I don't know. I don't.
Darts at your skin body. Hang upside down on a redwood tree.
I doubt that.
No, we'll see. No, I think they'll just check us out.
What about me? Because I'm a woman, I can't really sneak in, can I? I mean,
You can't
I
go
can.
in. You've got to stay.
I've got to stay.
Yeah.
I've got to stay behind in the spooky Occidental lodge.
My only question is there a fence all the way around the property?
No, just trees.
Okay, here's the big question. What farmers or ranchers living here are going to blow my ass off if they see me sneaking across? Because I have no problem. If there's a road, if I can be shown a way to insert myself into this with Hanson. But you know where the cremation of care, what day they're supposed to do it, where this pond is.
Tomorrow night at dusk.
Okay, that would mean that from the air, this will actually take some real planning because I didn't have these maps like you guys do. I'm gonna need to know where I'm supposed to get in here at. Where there's a road, where.
Well, this guy tonight will give you a really good briefing.
Yeah, this guy tonight knows everything.
I mean, you think you can trust him?
Mm-hmm. Well, mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll be the judges. I'm not gonna end up tied down on a pentagram with Henry Kissinger's fat belly hanging over while he's naked with a big dagger, am I? I just want to make sure that's a joke.
That is the thought. It's very.
All right, Governor Bush running around in a pink tutu, foaming at the mouth with a purple wig on, am I? No. Supposedly, I hear that's what they do. So I don't know.
I think they do these things, but the question is why.
And these power brokers, which bomb innocent countries and slaughter people and pump the food chain full of garbage and just everything else they do, it's probably something fun for them, and they really get off on being bad little boys
and rule the world. I mean, this is for some people. This is the secret room.
Well, I mean, certainly in the whole class system, it's the pleasures of class. And now what class is, the power that you have is something different. And to me, I mean, from my research of Bohemian Grove, and you guys have obviously done more, I've read a lot of mainstream articles, alternative, talked to people, talked to some guests. It's really when people go in there to do whatever they want to do. So there's a lot of people sitting around fishing and a lot of people sitting around doing something completely different. Yeah, that looks like it could be a fun.
Yeah. Because they've got this amphitheatre, and they have these kind of talks, and this is where George Bush gives talks and people like that on the stage. Oh, look, there's the lake. There you go. Lakeside talks. There's the lake. There's the shrine. See? Right there. That's where.
Honey, come get a shot of this. Now, where's this river? This is near the Russian River.
We see it.
Now, see, here's the shrine of their devil owl, which they even admit has its roots in like Babylon and the Druids had them and everything else. So all over the world, this weird owl shows up. Some cultures they've thrown children inside the bowels of this burning owl. That's historical. We've all read in the Bible about throwing your children to idols inside their. So it's weird behavior, definitely. So it needs to be investigated, and plus it gets the adrenaline out. Thrill seekers have to have more. But here you go, honey. Right here, the shrine. You can zoom in on that, Mike. I'm saying honey to my girlfriend Violet, not Mike here. We're getting real bohemian now, aren't we? This is honey. We get a close shot right here. but it did sound like that she's definitely leftward leaning. Then we get into the whole semantical debate about is there a left and a right, and to me there really isn't. There's a command and control on one end and anarchy on the other, and I want to be on the middle of the real spectrum. Certainly got to have some control in a complex society and civilization, but all the developments I see are pretty bad towards dehumanization. And now you got the UN demanding everybody sign on to this International Criminal Court. And they're telling the U.S. if we don't sign on, it won't matter. If 60 countries ratify, we'll be under its control. I mean, we're here. We're at global government now. When they're saying they're going to have some world court in the Netherlands that they'll take anybody they want to. These are in fact, I was reading some of the talks that they've given and they've released that the Bohemian Grove has discussed, and it's all population control, world courts. They're talking 20 years ago. So definitely some stuff's going on here that's pretty important. But is it the ultimate elitist retreat? I would imagine those we wouldn't even know the names of. This is probably just one more steering committee where they bring in a lot of underlings and high-level corporate chieftains that really aren't the upper top echelon, make them feel important, and then implement some type of strategy. From the stories I've read and things that happen, I mean, it is pretty well documented that people run around naked. They have orgies. They go into town and have orgies, and these are world leaders. We got a serious problem with that. It just by the very nature of how this, to me, Bohemian Grove is probably a way to compromise people. You want to be in the New World Order Club. It's like a big kid fraternity. And just like in fraternities, you have to do weird things. Here, you probably do weird things. But I got a problem with governors and presidents and prime ministers and corporate chieftains running around and doing this when they have so much power over what happens in the public domain. They have a responsibility to disclose what they're doing. So I think it is important, like you were saying, to somehow try to maintain some security and not be way out in the open because they'll call in a bunch of security.